Dear ladies and gentlemen, dear colleagues, dear friends, dear shareholders, welcome to today's LandRisk launch in Dusseldorf, Germany. So a little bit about the background. In 2007, I got the idea of producing a web-based intelligence solution product for shipping offshore oil and gas, which is called LandRisk. We launched in early October 2008, and quickly over the next years we got a lot of questions about ports. However, ports were not our specialty, so it took some time before we had actually found out what to do. In that process, we found out that the logical step would actually be to move onto the land side as well. So in about 2013, we decided that first we will take port risk because that was closest to LandRisk and our existing customers that operate more than 12% of the global commercial fleet. And then after that had been implemented, we would start on LandRisk. In October 2015, we launched port risk, and in 2017 we started the early developments of LandRisk. In 2018, we started and we launched the development. We recruited people, and we had the IPO of the company in August 2018, which of course provided capital for the development, not only of the company, not only of the commercial side of the company, but most importantly to develop LandRisk. And today we are here in Dusseldorf and ready to launch LandRisk. And it's a moment that we've all waited for with a lot of eagerness, excitement, also probably at sometimes with a little bit of question marks. Would it succeed? How would it look like? We didn't actually know how it would look like we didn't when we produced port risk or when we produced LandRisk. And today we're ready with LandRisk. So this was the journey that we've been on, and I'm very pleased that we can launch today. So what are we addressing with LandRisk that we are not addressing with LandRisk and port risk? These are figures from our white paper, actually white papers, and it shows on the top that in 2017, 26,000 cases of cargo theft from trucks were reported in Germany, and with a total loss of 1.3 billion euro. However, it is well known that cargo theft is underreported, and this may kind of impact or result in that the actual costs are 5 to 7 times bigger during that year. So it's actually a problem of quite a big magnitude we're looking at here. It is not because of the problem with theft is that it is high probability and low impact. It is not sexy, so to speak, in risk terms, even if it's a huge problem. It's also a problem because that goods do not actually end up in the shops they are supposed to be or at the consumers. So this means that one company losing, let's say, high-end consumer goods will actually lose to a competitor. So it's not only the financial risk of theft we're looking at here in the end. While on the other side, threats and risks that are low probability but high impact, for instance terrorism, of course gets a lot more attention. This is a problem when you look at from a commercial perspective if you are driven by the low probability but high impact risks. It should be the other way around. So LandRisk offers companies involved in land-based logistics by road, rail or by inland waterways kind of a range of tools and intelligence reports to mitigate those risks. It's about securing their employees, so both office-based, but most and foremost those who are driving around and taking the goods around. It's also the assets, the trucks and containers, and of course it's the cargo in the end. With the launch of LandRisk, we are reaching a very important milestone. In fact, the most important milestone in the growth plan that we outlined at the IPO in summer 2018. With the launch of LandRisk, we are creating an end-to-end security intelligence solution, but it doesn't mean that we are going away from the maritime side. We will still remain deeply involved in the maritime side and keep our specialist profile in that side, while at the same time increasing our knowledge and expertise on the land side. Finally, I would like to thank the whole development team headed by Niels Worsø for all of their work, tireless work over the last 1.5 years in developing LandRisk. I would also like to thank the development team headed by Lisbeth Skjødt for all the work that they've been doing on the actual development of the platform and of the LandRisk module. I would also thank everyone else in Risk Intelligence for all the efforts they've done, helping out small and big, the analysts, everyone who have been tirelessly working to have this product ready by the 1st of October. And with this, I formally declare LandRisk launched. Thank you. Thank you.